I made some pretty good moves today on the restarts. Briscoe and I got very close. In fact, we touched, and you know, he'd pushed me off the corner before, so he left the gap. I went for it, and then he closed the door. But just hard racing. And then it was just the same every restart, really. Car was very good. The Target boys did a good job with it right up until that last stint, and those were tyres that we'd qualified with, and my balance and the car wasn't good enough to look after the tyres, and Will and Scott just were heading off in the distance, and I couldn't keep up without really damaging the tyres. So yeah, all in all, a good day from 7th to 3rd. We need to do a better job next week in Longwood.
The team had just told me on the radio, hey, Briscoe's on blacks. His team just told him to let you go by because we were passing cars left and right at that point, just chopping through the field. And I came up underneath him, had a huge run, popped out, come pulling up next to him, go to brake. I gained even more space on him, and then he starts closing the door. And all I did was I got on the brakes and I tried to get up over the curb to avoid it, and too late. So I don't know. The funny thing is we have cars racing for 4th and 5th, racing, and we get a penalty. But you got every other person out there just cleaning people out, and there's no other penalties. I don't know if it's because we took out a Penske car or what, but it's just frustrating. We had maybe one of the races of the season going. 17th to 4th or 5th, just passing people. I was having a blast, but penalized back of the pack, ruined the day. So I feel bad for these guys in DHL. We had a heck of a race going, had a story going, and penalties will do it.
Well, I just saw that he's sticking his nose in where it doesn't belong, and it's not a passing zone. It's a very fast and narrow one-lane part of the circuit where we're not even using the brakes. And, you know, he's jumped the curb to try to overtake me and just gone straight into me. So, you know, it's ended our day. They've penalised him for it, but it doesn't change how our day's ended.
I was very determined this weekend. I slept well last night and I thought, man, I'm going to come here and win this race because we deserved it last year. We were quick enough and we just picked the wrong strategy. So, yep, car was perfect. You know, Dave the engineer did a great job. Crew was awesome in the pits, and those double file restarts. What do you reckon? Do you love watching races under yellow? Because I don't.
Yeah, it was tough. You know, we had a bit of a slow start. Elio got us on the initial start, and then he messed up, and we got back on the second. But we worked on Briscoe for a while there. Obviously, went a lap longer and got him on the exchange there at the pits. But yeah, we tried to chase Will down. I think, you know, it was one of those days where I pushed it so hard for the first 20 laps that, you know, I burnt the rear tyres off at the end. I just couldn't hold on to it anymore, and he ended up with, you know, sort of a 3-4 second lead. But got to credit to Team Penske and obviously Will for a clean sweep, obviously with qualifying and the race. But you know, we'll come strong, you know, back strong next week.
Yeah, I think you know, after the way the beginning of the weekend went, we got to be happy with this. To salvage 4th after that was pretty decent. You know, today the restarts worked out for me. I was able to take advantage of a couple of them. You know, but it's a crapshoot, man. I could have very easily been one of the ones taken out. You know, so it's a risk, but you know, today we ended up on a decent side.